things metal. Hopefully, you guys are doing well out there. Sorry, I'm trying to. Man, I lost my place here. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, I got to think. Well, here I am, right at Olive Garden, and or is it before that? I don't remember. Um, there was something going on where my son brought over his new headphones, and they were the heavy headphones, and all I gotta say is he let me listen to them, and they are so amazing. And just so you guys know, I don't usually get impressed by something that much, especially when it costs a lot of money, because I am very picky and particular about stuff. If I want to spend money on something, it's got to be really good. And I've never heard some of my music that I've listened to with, my gaming headphones and my actual phone headphones that I have that are wireless. And I will say this much, it is phenomenal, especially when you could hear it. Almost sounds like you can hear the string itself without the sound. If that makes any sense, like the picking of the metal itself. It almost sounds like you're hearing that along with the drum beats when it comes to hitting the drums and the cymbals. They're a lot more clearer in the background, because before you could hear it, but you can really hear it very clearly. It was like kind of a shock, to be honest with you, because I go, oh my god, I've never heard that before in any song ever before in my life with headphones. And it's really really, especially the heavy part with the guitar and the drums and things like that. So I thought this would be interesting to talk about, and that's not my topic. What happened to my topic? Oh shoot, hold on. I had a list of songs and things. I'm not sure if it's just not refreshed or what. Nope, that's not it. Oh, well, maybe it is that one. Okay, never mind. It is. It is. It is. Never mind. Forget it. Hello, how's it going, dude? Denzel, how are you doing? Anyway, sorry, I was kind of distracted there, so I apologize. It was one of those things, I thought I had it set up a certain way and it wasn't. But like I said, those heavy headphones are freaking phenomenal, and if I could have them as a sponsor on my channel to talk about their headphones, I would. Right now, I'm not getting sponsored, but I will let you know that they are freaking phenomenal. So you all know. So if you're really a connoisseur of metal music like I am, definitely check them out. They're phenomenal. I mean, or if you know somebody that has one, let them let you listen to it, because that way, if you're not, you know, dedicated or whatever, you don't have to worry. By the way, I forgot this. This is Carla's new band, The Violent Hour. Sick Ones is out now. I thought maybe I might have an opportunity to do that, but there's some things that were going on that I wasn't sure if I could actually make that. And I still don't know, and I think the slots are filled up for that. So I might not be able to, but I don't know. I might be able to send her a message and maybe do it online. We'll see. Just so you know. And that would be cool. I'm thinking about asking her because of that, but I don't know. Or maybe if I see him live in concert and do a meet and greet, and may ask her personally, if I'm still allowed, because I kind of made somebody upset. Let's put it that way. If you've ever upset a rock star or a metalhead before, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Hello, just what? I am not sure what to do about that one. Well, one, if you got robbed, I would go to the police for one, for sure. I'm not sure by my oops. Oh, that I'm not sure. You might have to go. You hopefully went to the doctor's office or hospital ER or something, right? Wow, that's crazy. Well, I wasn't planning on giving anybody advice about anything. I was planning on doing some stuff about music, so it'd be kind of interesting. But anyway, Yeah, I would definitely do that. Now, as far as the dog goes, I have no idea. So that one might be one of those things you might have to talk to somebody about some counseling. Who knows, right? Who knows? Hello, how's it going, Anna? I hope I said that right. How are you doing? I get a lot of those. Even though it's a metal channel and people don't really usually say that, I don't think. But anyway, um, it's kind of interesting. But anyway, I'm going to start off by part of the thing is when I was talking about those heavy headphones and stuff, there was a song that sounded, he played for me that reminded me of some other song that I had heard. I was thinking, that looks sounds very familiar to me. And I got to think, what if I did a list of songs that closely relate to each other based on their musical sounds? Which is, I think some of these I might have heard and some of them I haven't heard. So it'd be kind of interesting because there's certain riffs and things like that I know I've heard before. You know, I'm sure that you've all done that. Like kind of like there's a Metallica song that came out later after Static X released Black and White, and if you listen to it, I'm not sure which song it is, but it sounds awfully familiar. How was my day? I was doing really good. Elijah, right? I hope I said that right. I think. I probably said it wrong. Totally wrong. I'll just say, forget it. I'm not good with names, so I apologize right now. Anyway, so you know, so I figured I'd compile a list of songs that sound kind of close to each other, and you guys can maybe check them out and see what you guys think if they're close. Maybe certain parts of it, or certain aspects of it. It's hard to say, right? Hello, Sonic. How are you? Cool. And CRX28, or is it 23? Yep, 23. See, now you can see my head. I don't I don't like showing off my head. I'm trying to, you know, hopefully do something to help with that. But anyway, so I'm gonna start with Elizabeth number 20. As I lay dying, as confined, Metacore power. Oh, and number 11, Trivium. Pull harder on the strings of your. Excuse me. Whoa. Metcar. I think that's how you say it. The metalcore powerhouse that features nearly identical dual guitar intros, breakdowns, and aggressive vocals. So, As I Lay Dying um, is called Confined, and Trivium's Harder to Pull the Strings of Your Martyr. Oh, Harder to Pull the Strings of Your Martyr, I think is how you say it. That's kind of an interesting name for a song. Okay, number 17, 18, they're supposed to sound closely alike, is Machine Head's uh, Leviathan. It looks like Davidson, but it's supposed to be Leviathan, I think. Number 18 is Pissing. I shouldn't have said that. Jeez. Razors, I guess. World of Decadence, I think is how you say. Whatever. Heavy grooves, shouted vocals, rhythmic precision. The latter sounds like a deep cut off of Burn My Eyes. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Number 15 is Cannibal Corpse Hammer Smash Face. And then 16 is Suffocations Pierced from Within. Two death metal legends with crushing temporal picked brutality breakdowns cut from the same jagged cloth. So we'll see. I don't know if they're really sound that close or not. It's hard to say. Number 13 is Corn, called Blind. Number 14 is Coal Chamber or Loco. Both channel the downturned new metal Angus with a similar stop start riffing with a bounce groove. Okay. DMS. I think I know what that means, but just to be on the safe side, you might have to spell it out for me. Sorry. Oops. uh, Number, let's see here. What's the next one? Number 11 is the Lamb of God's Lay to Rest, and then 12 Shimmer's Power Trip are supposed to sound close. Groove laden riffs, palm muted rhythms, shouted vocals, almost like metal twins from different mothers. That's interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's okay. Let's get a little sticky, maybe. Right? I gotta get my stuff back set up on my computer so I can stream and have the camera facing like this and not like this. I mean, like this. So like this, on my phone. But anyway, it's kind of cool because I can do this, I can do that. Anyway, I can't do that with my other stand. But anyway, actually, did order something specially for an interview with certain individuals that has a tripod that's kind of mobile, has some lights, and does face tracking. So if I I think you can put it as a desktop, so I could put my phone that way, and it should turn. But the only thing is you might see my some of my stuff on the side, so I don't want to move too much with that. But who knows? Anyway, let's see here. Where are we at? Number 9 is In Flames. Did I say what it was? Oh yeah, I did. Number 9 is In Flames, Only for the Weak. Number 10 is Dark Tranquility. Therein is the song, and basically it's saying here to Gothenburg Giant, Gothenburg, Gothenburg, with tracks that are close in metallurgic death metal structure that could be swapped in a playlist unnoticed, which is kind of crazy. Oh, what's that? What time is it for you in Colorado? My time is 12:08 a.m. in the morning, so I'm on later than I was gonna be on there. Let me see here. Number 7 is Avenged Sevenfold, Backcountry. Now, my son would like this because he just told me about Avenged Seven. Well, I know about Avenged Sevenfold. I said, well, some of the stuff's good, but I don't know if I like them that much. But who knows? And number 8 is Bullet for My Valentine's. Tears Don't Fall. And did I say Backcountry? That's the name of the Avenged Sevenfold song. Both tracks blend twin guitar harmonies and dramatic choruses with similar tempos and structures. What's that? Oh, okay, 1 o'clock. Oh, wow. So you're gonna stay up late for me. Thanks, Sonic. Oh, hopefully you'll get to bed soon. You don't have to stick around too long if you don't want to. Oh, okay. So you don't have school. That's cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, because it's Sunday. Unless you got one of those weekend school things. I don't know. Number 5 is Slipknot's Before I Forget, and number 6 is Stone Sour 30 30 150, which I've heard that song, but I don't think it sounds that similar because I know both of these songs. Despite being separate projects, these two songs almost interchangeable riffs with rhythm structures, surprisingly giving Corey Taylor's fronts. Oh, giving Corey Taylor fronts both of them because he's in both bands. I'm gonna have to actually re-listen to that, I guess. It'd be kind of cool if I could play one song and play some other song right with it at the same time, start them up, have it sync it together, kind of. So I don't know if it would sound exactly the same because they might have shifted around. It's hard saying. Anyway, it'd be kind of cool if I could see the pattern, see the actual musical instrument pattern to see what sounds close. You're not tired. Well, that's good. I'm kind of tired. I did get some sleep, but not a whole lot last night. So that's part of the reason why sometimes I do not come on. I just like, nope, I'm feeling not so good. Usually it means I'm tired. Not always. But I want to do this because I love doing it. And talking to everybody. It's really cool. Yeah, right? It's awesome. Number 3 is Panther's Walk. Number 4 is Exhorter. The Unborn Again is the name of the song. Exhorter's earlier track mirrors the chugging riff style and vocal swagger of Pantera's later that that Pantera later popularized. So it sounds like to me that the Born Again came out before Pantera song, so they kind of did it and then they made it more popular, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, Number one is Sad But True, and number two is Godsmack's Whatever. I don't know if that sounds that much alike or not. Both share a slowed uh, down groove riff with a nearly identical vocal phrasing. Godsmack's practically use the same formula. Interesting. So basically, I'm assuming that the first song that I said is the original song, and then the number two song, or the one below it, whatever it was, is the one that's kind of similar to the other one that was earlier on. Is Godsmack's Whatever. So they both share. Did I share that? I think it is. Both share a slowed down tuned groove riff with a nearly identical vocaling phrase. Godsmack practically used, okay, yeah, for the same formula. Okay, yep, okay. What did you notice though? That I'm tired, maybe, possibly. I'm kind of energetic. Well, sometimes I do know one thing for certain, and I've heard this from my son before, and I feel that too. Is usually if I'm tired, I'm usually way more cooler. Like I'm more relaxed and this, that, and the other. I'm a little more chill. And plus I'm a little more natural and a little bit more funny too. So that which makes it a lot more fun as far as until I get really grumpy when I don't get enough sleep. Then I get yeah, you don't want to be around me. It's ugly. It gets very ugly. Anyway, so hopefully you guys are all doing well, and I do appreciate the new subscribers and people that have subscribed recently. Because we got what last time I checked was 330. Maybe we can get to 350 here soon. That would be awesome. I want 1,000. I want to try to get 1,000 here soon, like within the next couple months. That would be cool. If you guys know anybody that likes metal, that likes to know new metal songs, then later on, when see the whole point of me doing the 1,000, if I can get to 1,000, then I'm gonna definitely hit a little bit harder by saying, look at my channel. I'll just send them a link. I say this is what I've been doing. This is what I'd like to do with the channel about getting to know you guys, and even some of the actually, I wouldn't mind talking to some of the guys from the security guards if they would be willing to talk, but they might not want to because it might affect their jobs, which I can understand. Actually, it'd be kind of cool is talk to some of the barkeeps at some of the places that I've been to, because actually there was one that was she was really quite attractive. So I'm sure that I get a lot of viewers if she was on there and I was talking to her, but she was probably busy working, so might not be the best, so to interview her. But you never know. If I was doing it afterwards, maybe. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, and the security guards are probably working too, so that might not be the best thing. But I could always interview you guys. If I'm in the line and I see you and you want to, we could do it. Be kind of cool. We'll do a live stream right outside in the line. That'd be cool. Actually, that would be kind of awesome. The line interview. But the thing is, maybe I could do going forward, going closer to the front. If people don't mind me doing that, I probably better not do that. Maybe I can stand in one spot and then have them come past me, but then I'd be late, and I don't know if I want to do that. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It'd be kind of interesting. So, oh, and that reminds me, I do have a couple more of these shirts, the Violent Hour. So I thought about just giving them out to people at the concerts that have said, yes, I've seen you on your channel and I've subscribed. I say, really? Okay, cool. One of the things, I don't know if I can check that though, but anyway. But if you say so, I'll take your word for it. I guess I'll have to. My hair's all poofy, and my beard's going like all over the place. I've been trying to find something for that, but anyway, it's cool. Anyway, so let's see here. Who is playing out right now? I know Lords of Acid is doing a tour. Machine Head, I think, is still on tour now. There was, I think, September Morning with Cold is playing out now. I'd have to look at well, see, I got my phone with me right now, so I can't do that. I'm trying to think of some of the other bands that are playing right now. There was somebody that just recently. I'm trying to think who I just recently saw. God, I can't believe that. I did see Cannibal Corpse. Arch Enemy. Fit for an Autopsy. As I no, that's something else. And I screwed up. I will admit I screwed up. So I feel bad. There was a band, in order. Basically, they have the how they have on Bands of Town. They list the bands from left to right. I was assuming the one on the left would be the starting band, and the main band would be at the right, right? So here I am putting in the bands in order on that, and I didn't know the band that well, so I screwed up, and somebody kind of corrected me on it. It's like, I'm sorry. Well, I found out later I did, so I kind of put in there. I corrected it, but I don't know if I correct it for every one of the videos, and I can't change the type on the front, so there's nothing I can do about that, especially when I already got views on it. So unless I can, I don't know if I don't think you can edit the type on the video afterwards. But if there is, and you know it, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear that too, because I could use that. Then I could fix it. But anyway, or I could ask YouTube. Maybe they'll be able to tell me. I don't know. Or maybe they can do it for me. I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm sure once it's posted, you can't change it. But anyway, and I don't want to ruin the amount of views I got from it because it was live right there on the spot, as it was happening for the short. But anyway, I guess there's not too many people that are talking, so I might head out here soon. If there's any comments before I go, or anybody would like to say something, I know, like I said, and I got a message from her actually today, and it was so nice to hear from her. I haven't heard from her for a while. So yes, Amber, I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate the messages. I love that. It means a lot to me. I know a lot of people don't realize that. See, oh, am I a scrub? What? I probably shouldn't have said that word. I don't even know what that means. It's probably some sort of what thing. Anyway, anyway, I'll let you go. But anyway, I'll just say thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for all the subscribers I have so far. It means the world to me. Like I said before, one big metal family. More power to you. And you subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, so why not do it now? And like it. Might as well. You ain't got nothing else you're doing, right? So you might as well like and subscribe. That's the best thing you can do. Or headbang, like and subscribe to the channel. Because I love to see that. It's awesome. And it means a lot to me and all the other people that are watching, because you know why? Because like I said before, if I get 1,000 or more people, I can say, look, I've got 1,000 people that are willing to watch to know more about you. And I figured I wanted to ask you personally that, right? Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Are you one of those people? Anyway, song, so farewell to them. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, take care. Have a good night. Yeah. I don't mind people criticizing me, but that's a little bit much. So, have a good night. Thanks again for watching, and take care. And you guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you next weekend for another fun episode of whatever topic comes up. Take care. Have a good night. And don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe. Take care.